There is diversity of black lions in Kruger National Park. Alliances abound. Gangs roam the open areas seeking control. They crave challenge. They want to prove their right to the place. In a competition reminiscent of a wrestling ring, the strongest and most cunning alliance survives. Among those gangs, a new group emerges terrifying like other lions of the vast plains, in a reserve prepared for the survival of the luckiest among many terrifying predators scattered across the fields. It's the deadly Gomondwan lion gang accompanied by their merciless offspring, the Shishangeni lions. The massive Gomondwan males don't need any unusual introduction. These lions, born between 2005–2006, were named after the area where they were born. Usually the male with the black mane dominates the pride, but all 6 Gomondwan lions carried the magnificent black mane. They have traversed the area since their youth, with their massive bodies spreading terror everywhere. Splitnose, Tank, and Blondie were the most prominent and powerful males in general, dominating since their youth and expanding their territory to pride areas like Vorhami Lake and Hippo Pools in the south of the reserve. Success was their thrilling story, continuing to achieve victories and spread their genes, which will naturally continue for years to come, carrying the majestic black mane and the same immensely strong characters. Though not originally siblings, so their encounter and alliance remain a powerful and incomprehensible mystery to many, yet nature always surprises us with its unique and distinctive blend. The Gomondwan lion males also rule the area around the Crocodile Bridge in the reserve, spread over a large area where they have dominated every spot they tread upon. However, these strong lions mostly spent their time in the Hippo Pools area, occasionally being active within the Vorhami Pride quietly and without fuss. That's why they are rarely seen roaming around Kruger Reserve, and with many other competing male lions around them, especially in the southern Kruger area, they have held their ground, well maintaining their constant readiness to fend off any attack. These lions retained their strong alliance because it facilitates their fighting, control, and repelling attacks from other competing male lions. It also makes hunting easier in the absence of females around them, especially when hunting large animals like buffalo. But as they age, the moment will come when the 6 males won't be seen together, especially with their limited movements in the area, perhaps encountering 1 or 2 lions while on protection and surveillance patrols around the area. With time, their cubs born between 2010–2011 grew up, inheriting their father's love for control and expansion. So when 4 new cubs reached an age where they could unleash their roars and anger, they left their pride like all new cubs and embarked on writing their own story, spreading terror wherever they tread, following the footsteps of their fierce fathers. Thus, carrying their father's strong genes, enjoying the same strength and majestic appearance, these young lions were dubbed Shishangeni lions by the reserve guards. These lions were subject to much speculation due to the mystery surrounding their lives like their fathers, but they left their mark in one of the most famous areas throughout the African continent, facing the challenges of the jungle, where there's no middle ground known to wildlife, where the balance always tilts towards one side, the side of the victor. Although Kruger Park is not a highly touristy area, these powerful lions attracted attention from all wildlife enthusiasts and fans of thrilling lion stories worldwide. The 4 Shishangeni males managed to make a name for themselves over the past decade, primarily due to their impressive appearance. Their large bodies and dark majestic manes always catch the eye of photographers. And that was the case with these beautiful lions. Seeking new horizons and areas to dominate, the Shishangeni lions aspired to rule a pride that would serve them well. So from the first opportunity for confrontation, this young alliance entered into a conflict with 2 powerful males from the Hippo Pools alliance. After skirmishes, they managed to overcome them and drive them out, taking control of the pride females, giving them the chance to mate and spread their new genes in the area. On the other hand, their fathers were absent from appearances, rarely seen, affected by their advancing age and weakness, which would later pose a problem for them, making it difficult to resist any new attacks on their territories. There was no emotional connection between the fathers and their sons, so when the opportunity arose to try to avenge their expulsion from their birthplace in Vorhami Pride, these 4 lions returned full of vigor and strength to expel their fathers from the Pride. As soon as the sons arrived, skirmishes began with their fathers in an attempt to gauge the pulse and find the best tactics for the attack. After months of anticipation and attempts, it seems that a serious battle between these 2 great alliances is inevitable. The risks were higher this time as there was a lioness mating with 3 Gomondwan males. When 2 Shishangeni males arrived out of nowhere and chased the Gomondwan males, who initially retreated several times but eventually entered the conflict and faced the Shishangeni males. After a fierce attack, the fathers emerged with disfigured faces and filled with blood and serious injuries, eventually forced to withdraw, allowing their vengeful sons to take control of the area and leaving the remaining fathers to become nomads in the reserve. With their siblings joining them, the 4 are fully prepared for the upcoming challenges. From other strange males who also seek expansion and control, to lions with the same genes left by their fathers in multiple areas of the reserve. Thus, the period of peace will not remain the same for the Shishangeni alliance, especially after the division of the alliance and their initiation into intensive protection patrols around the area, following in their fathers' footsteps, to keep their lionesses and future cubs safe, marking the beginning of the breaking of this alliance after one of the lions did not return, reportedly falling victim to an illegal hunter, leaving only 3 lions in the alliance. Hard times have indeed arrived, as after a month of losing 1 member, another lion suffered a serious injury of unknown origin in one of his thighs, leading to muscle damage. It's unclear whether it occurred during a hunt or a confrontation with another lion. The injured lion appeared wounded and limping significantly. He was no longer able to participate in hunting or patrols, relying visibly on lionesses for food, so only 2 lions with good health remained, forced to defend their territory alone. As days passed, they had a decent amount of offspring, with one of the most famous being the Emergence Lion Alliance, which would surely have its own unique story, born from the pride of Hippopools females, in addition to 6 adult offspring from the pride of Vorhami females. Returning to the fathers, one of them was spotted partially blind, with his eyes horribly injured, even losing one completely in a battle, or from the Shishangeni alliance itself. By the end of 2018, a male lion with a broken leg was found. He was seen lying in the forest, barely moving, and the guards confirmed he was indeed one of the old Gomondwan lions, before dying from disease and starvation later on. The latest updates on the Shishangeni alliance were in early 2020, indicating that the condition of the injured lion was deteriorating and his life would end soon, while the healthy siblings were about to face an invasion of their territory by a coalition of 5 powerful lions heading their way. This alliance was likely the Shishangeni, born in the same area. Their stories intertwined no matter how intense. The Gomondwan males, along with their offspring, have left a distinctive legacy behind. From fierce battles to scattered cubs in the corners of the reserve, who within a few years will be as strong as their fathers and non-sibling brothers. They, in turn, will surely practice rituals of revenge, bloodshed, and control, following the footsteps of those who came before them.